Listen to me when I tell you this. Listen to me. Look into my soul when I tell you this. I have the best outreach in the entire world, okay? The best outreach ever. This is exactly how I do it.
Let me take you from the very beginning. I moved from the UK to Bali a year ago and was trying to get clients and nobody would talk to me. But eventually I started sending Loom videos to prospects and lo and behold, people started booking calls. So I kept taking this further and further and making crazier and crazier videos for prospects and just kept booking calls and just kept making sales.
And today we're going to be making a super loom for my biggest prospect yet. The literal CEO, yes, we are targeting CEOs, the literal CEO of ListKit and Client Ascension. We sign whales with these super looms. Okay, let's get to it. For this super loom, the most important, and whenever you're doing a crazy Dream 100, a crazy outreach for a whale, the most important thing is, let me just move this right here. The most important thing is preparation. So if you don't know, this is the man in question, okay? Shout out to Andre, this is the guy that we're creating this crazy thing for. Now, we're gonna start by thinking, what is going to allow us to separate ourselves from all the other people that are doing outreach to him, okay? So what do we know? And we're doing high level. We know that his businesses are ListKit and AI. So when we make the super loom, our value propositions, our arguments need to be around those two businesses. Cool. Now, that is how we highlight our expertise. And you know what's funny? The expertise is the easy bit because you're running the business. So you have to just use your brain, see what problems that you see, and then solve them. Like, that shit's not hard. The harder bit is getting his attention. Now, if the prospect is absolutely positively massive, like this dude here, the hardest part is getting his attention. If you're gonna sign Alex Hormozy or Cole Gordon or Jeremy Haynes, the hardest part is getting their attention. So, 99.9% of my thinking is all about how can I get his attention? How can I do something crazy? Now let's think about the things that he loves, okay? Because if you see something you love, it's gonna get your attention. Cool. Now, this is what we know so far. Now, some of you guys might be thinking, how do you know all this? How do you know all this? Yes, I'm in his business group, but guess what you can do? You can do this little thing called research, and you can find all these things about people. People that are running massive businesses typically have a lot of content. So you can just go through all their content and you can utilize this thing called AI and it'll do all the work for you. So even if you don't have like direct access to your prospect, just do some research. It won't be hard. They'll tell you what books they like, what content they like. They'll tell you where they grew up. Like literally they'll tell you everything. Like it's like at school when there's a comprehension exercise, you just do a little bit of research, you'll find all the answers to the test, okay? That's all I've just done. I've just applied my psychopathness and just done some research. Okay, cool, let's get to the money. So, these are the things that he loves. And we're gonna think about that because the things that he loves will get his attention. So, he loves Lebanon, all right? Now, he is American Lebanese, or Lebanese American, however you say it, and he loves his country the same way that I'm from the West Indies, I'm from South America and the West Indies, Caribbean, Guyana, Antigua, St. Lucia. So if somebody did something about Antigua or St. Lucia, especially Antigua, I'm gonna love it, okay? So it's the same for him. So he loves Lebanon, we know that. Something to think about. Now, his business, we know that he loves his business, but like, it's not really that attention grabbing, is it? He also loves his faith. He's definitely a man of faith, but that can be a little bit difficult to make something completely and utterly about that. So that's why I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can make a complete video around that. So the next thing is, by doing my research, I know that he loves a book called Unreasonable Hospitality, but I don't know, what am I gonna do? Rent a space in a hospital bed? I don't know, it's a book about how to have a great client experience. So I think the thing that makes sense is to do something around Lebanon. Now, this is my rationale, okay? This is my rationale. If I were to do something around Lebanon, like fly there, it would be ridiculous. Like, it's so simple, but it requires so much effort that it would get my point across better than anything else I could do. Like, yes, doing something about his business isn't great because it kind of already fits in here. His faith could be like, it's a little bit difficult to do something, a complete video around that. So, I don't know, I'm not in love with that. And Unreasonable Hospitality, doing an entire video around that book, kind of difficult. But if I book a flight to Beirut, he's gonna think this man's completely insane. So that's why I think the move is to do it all around Lebanon. That's the move. Do it all around Lebanon, actually fly to Lebanon, obviously to plan this damn thing out, but actually fly to Lebanon and then shoot a lot of it there and we'll be good to go. I think that's the fucking move. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I flat out decided that I'm 100% going to go to Lebanon. It will just make for the best video. It's high effort. It's gonna cost me a bunch of fucking money. But I'm just gonna book my flight and do it because that's how far I'm willing to go. And there's 7 billion people on Earth, and there's probably 100 of us that are willing to do this. And luckily for me, I'm insane. Okay, next time you see me, I will be either in Lebanon or I'll be on my way to Lebanon. I'm just gonna book my flight now. Bah.
2:15 a.m. UAE time, so I'm in the UAE right now. I'm going Bali, UAE, Lebanon. And when I was walking and going through, I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I really flying just to shoot one video? But then I was like, niggas take holidays for no reason. So if you just look at it as a holiday, and then you're doing this on top of the holiday, it starts to make sense. And I am exhausted, and tomorrow's gonna be a big day. I'm gonna tour the place, find nice spots to make this super loom, and just make something incredible. For the next 72 hours, 96 hours, I am going to be damn near Steven Spielberg, Christopher Nolan. So I'm gonna get some rest, because I'm exhausted, and yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, isn't it? We're on our way to Byblos. Just hopped in the Uber. But yeah, we're gonna get to see more of Lebanon and make this video. Like, I woke up really early and I'm just, oh my God, I'm in such a good mood to just get this done. So, I found out that this is the oldest city in the world.
It's around 7,000 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So is it actually the oldest city in the world?
Yeah.
Okay, Lebanon. Byblos is around 7,000 years old and its history is dating back to 5,000 BC. All right, Byblos.
It's really cool.
Very cool. Okay, well, I'm happy I came here then. Not bad. I want each shot to be a postcard. Like, people don't really do it anymore in 2025. But like, do you remember when we were like far younger, and then people would go abroad and they would give you like snapshots, little postcards of the spot. I want him to feel Lebanon. I want it to be like, oh wow, like he took the time to capture as much Lebanon. Like, yeah, I flew here, but then I also want the composition to scream, oh, this is home, this is Lebanon. Like, that's the amount of detail and amount of effort that we're going through. Now I need to go over the script because here, I don't know, this probably won't pick it up. We've got a long script and I just need the points to like, so you're gonna practice it. So I'm literally practicing the points I'm making.
Now, because this is
We're on our way to Gazil Valley. No idea what it's about, but I've heard it's beautiful.
Right, look, you don't see that every day, do you? Wow.
This church, Saint Peter and
St.
Paul.
Peter.
Paul and Peter.
Oh, that is insane.
I have seen 3 cars skid, including the car that I was in, we skidded. Ooh, that's the stairs. Okay, if that's the stairs, I can shoot it here. Little bit on edge about that, but my driver, Tony, seems like a good dude. I said, Tony, let's just go slow.
I can't believe I am in the middle of a valley in Lebanon. What am I doing with my life? Okay, cool. Let me actually lock in. Let me lock in. We're at Gazir Valley. We're in the middle of nowhere and I'm loving it. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But we need to get out of here, man. Like, it's raining. It's raining. I want to get off this mountain. I am on a mountain. Like, bro, like, I'm just on a mountain. I'm on a mountain in Lebanon. Like, what am I doing, fam? What am I doing? Having the time of my life doing this shit. Oh shit, Tony left me. Are you joking? Oh, bro. Tony left me, bro. Tony was right there. Oh, Tony. Oh, hell no. Oh, bro. Oh, I'm screwed. Okay, hopefully I don't get hit by a car. This might be the last video you ever see from me because I might die.
Okay, we need to take this in. This driver
actually left me. Like he flat out left me. I was like, dude, I'll be 15 minutes. I'll shoot this. I'll be back. Came back. He's gone. Literally, like, I am on the middle of a mountain. I'm on the side of a mountain in Lebanon. It's pouring rain. And I'm gonna have to walk like an hour back to find an Uber. Obviously, I care. I'm about to say, I don't know, I don't care. No, I definitely care. Like, if he's left me, I'm fucked. And it's also gonna make making this video very difficult. But like, I always try and find the positives. I always try and find the bright side of life. Because it just makes it more funny. What the fuck? He actually left me. But dude, so take this in. Middle of Lebanon, walking around. My driver Tony left me. Knew it was fishy when his name was Tony. There's a silver lining, like, look at this, bro. Yeah. Give me a lift, you waste man. Oh shit, they're stopping. Yo, this might be jokes. 1 second. How many? 20, 15, how many dollars? How many dollars do you want? It's fine. How many dollars do you want, bro? $10, $5, $10, $20. I don't know what you're saying right now, bro. Yeah, so they seem like pretty good dudes. I eventually realized they wanted $30 from me to get to the bottom. I was like, guys, I can get back to Beirut for $30. So I'd rather walk. And then just take it in, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to Total Energies on the middle of a mountain in Ghazal, because they found Tony for me. Mate, me and Tony can have words. Tony, you left me! Tony, where were you?
Because me and this side.
Oh, fine, yeah, that's fair.
Problem.
I think, not even I think, I know. When it comes to doing this kind of outreach, the entire point is that you go so above and beyond, and you do something so ridiculous and so psychotic that they're like, they have to speak to you. They have to get on the phone with you, they have to speak to you, and even if they're not interested in your services, they're like, they're so compelled. And I think there are a couple of tests that, like, I say to myself, and I say to myself, when I finish Superloom, will they want to show their partner? Would they want to show their family? Would they want to share it with their friends? Like, are they like, oh my God, this is crazy?
All right, we are now back in Beirut. Legend of Tony ends. Tony's leaving. We say bye to Tony. He's going all the way back to Byblos. You want to take a photo with me? Yeah, go on. You want to take a photo with me? Yeah, okay, I can take a photo with you, but you gotta take, see? The tourists laughing at me. You want to speak French? You want to speak French because you want French girls, don't you, mate? You want, okay, this is what I'm hearing. You want French girls and you want Russian girls. Oh, this man's going, no, no, no. I know what kind of man you are. I know what kind of man you are. I know what kind of man you are. That way? Uh-huh. And then right. Yella. Okay. Okay, I understand. Shmed. Yella. Shukran. Huh? You want me to get on? wait. Bro, the stories continue. 1 second. What's your name? Ayman. You're a legend. You're a legend for her. Ayman, I appreciate you, fam. The legend of Ayman. Oh my God. Have you guys seen that meme? That Drewski meme where it's like, he ain't got a clue. He ain't got a clue.
Damn. He don't got a clue in the fucking world.
So I just posted one of my wins in the Client Ascension Wins channel. And then Andre himself just responded to me in like 5 seconds. Yeah, so then I said like, oh, I can do pretty much anything but grow hair. But it just made me laugh because I want to be like, well, guess where I am? Guess where I am? I'm in Lebanon right now, bro. Doing your video. So like whenever I see him messaging, I'm just thinking, he ain't got a clue. He ain't got a clue. He ain't got a clue. The reason why I started to make these like crazy videos for clients and people
honestly, it stems from like, I don't want to say insecurity, but it stems from the fact that like, I was scared. I was genuinely scared that people wouldn't respond. I was scared that people wouldn't take me or my business seriously. So I started to say to myself, okay, what can I do to stand out? And the loom video strategy where people are like recording looms at their desk, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody that's making north of $110,000 a month is going to sit down and be like, yeah, I'm really happy this person did a loom video for me. So now I was like, okay, cool. What can I do to stand out? If I'm going to go this far before you're my client, imagine what I'm going to do when you're paying me. I might turn up at your house. But I might turn up at your house. I might turn up with a boombox. I might turn up with a boombox and be like, baby, come back. No, I'm joking. That's what you do. That's what you do when a client churns. You have the. In fact, that's what. Don't give me your address on the onboarding call because I might turn up.
At the time of this, so the entire point of this is that who is psycho enough to print off the prospect's photo and put it on the whiteboard and make it into, I mean, like, this whole thing's completely insane. No one's psycho enough apart from me, which is why I do this.
We're gonna do the hologram. Shout out to my housemate Arthur. I have no idea how the fuck we're gonna do this.
Yes, my lord. Consider it done.
So what we're doing here is we're doing like Easter eggs and the other people that I've super loomed with success. So which is great. And then we've got like a little Easter egg there.
Then after the coaches, bro.
Oh God.
Cole Gordon.
Cole Gordon.
Everybody.
Cole Gordon is next.
Look what Arthur did.
Holy fuck.
Okay, this next shot we're gonna do is gonna be classic Darth Sidious execute Order 66. That's quite the shot. Should we do it? Yeah. Welcome to the dark side. So essentially we're just trying to figure out how we're gonna make this look. Okay, so the movie, I'm calling it a movie, a film movie, Give Me an Oscar, is finally done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show my housemates first, and then I'm going to post it. To be candid, I'm a little bit uneasy, not about showing it to my housemates, I know it's awesome, but just like, there's a lot of work is going into this, so I'm a little bit like, ooh, a little bit, it's just nice to not show your work to the world, I guess, but.
Dude, this is so sick.
This is all out.
That's so perfect.
Oh my God, I am so bored. Oh my days. Dude, I gotta take a seat.
He has finally realized the time has come. Execute Order 66. Yes, my lord. Consider it done. Okay, do you three idiots have any ideas for Andre's plan? Now, bear in mind, when we did this for Dan Crowley and when we did this for Evan Seach, I had to come up with everything myself. We should shoot him a DM saying we think we can help. Yeah, we did kind of flop on that one, didn't we? We weren't too much help. Not gonna lie. This time, you guys are gonna come up with some ideas. Tell me, what have you guys got?
Okay, maybe we could do something about client ascension. Maybe that could work. I'm not sure.
Dude, it's already been done. We need something bigger.
All right. How about we do something about the content he's posted?
Still kind of lame. Guys, bigger. Think bigger and better. That's kind of lame. We need more from you guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Step up. Okay, so you're talking about going big. Fine. Cool. I know that he loves Lebanon. I know that he obviously loves Lebanon. He's from Lebanon. So maybe we could do something around that. That could be potentially fun. I have an idea. How long is the flight from Bali to Lebanon? How long is that flight, dude? If we look here, ChatGPT says it's about a 19-hour plus flight. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. You are going to shoot the superloom in Lebanon. You're going to go to Lebanon and we're gonna shoot it in Lebanon.
Sorry?
Dude.
What do you mean I'm going to Lebanon to shoot it? What are you talking about? I just said this. Let me read this again for you. It says it's a 19-hour plus flight. 19 hours,
Who else is going to fly 19 hours to shoot a superloom for one person? No one. Which is exactly why we're going to do it. You're going to go to Lebanon, no questions asked. This is what
This
we're
must
doing.
be a joke. All of you are completely insane. Why am I the only rational person here thinking that this is a completely absurd
You
idea?
two, pack his bags for Beirut, Lebanon. He's going to go tomorrow. This is what we're going to get done. We made it all the way to Lebanon. Andre, I literally flew 15 plus hours just to shoot this video for you. And no, this is not a green screen. This is not AI. Okay, look. See? It's all real. That's a Lebanese flag. We are actually in Lebanon. So in this video, we're going to be doing two key things for you. Firstly, breaking down how you can scale both your personal brand and your two key businesses with very little effort on your part. And secondly, giving you a piece of home throughout the video too. So we're going to be hitting up some of Lebanon's most beautiful spots. And if this isn't the best outreach you've ever seen in your life, in fact, I already know it is the best outreach you've ever seen in your life, but if it isn't, me and Ali, my new friend Ali, me and Ali, the fisherman, we will hop in that water. Let me show you the water. You see that water right there? Me and Ali dedicated to the cause. I spoke to him about it a little bit earlier. Me and him will swim all the way to Florida. Ali, won't we do that? Yes. See? Yalla. We will swim to Florida if this isn't the best outreach you've ever seen in your life. So after doing far too much analysis into your personal brand and current content system, we were able to find some absolutely massive opportunities that would take your personal brand to the moon. But firstly, let's look at your current situation. Your LinkedIn is absolutely full of great stories, lessons, and your teachings about operations and just being a CEO. Your YouTube, on the other hand, is solely made up of case study videos from client ascension. Now, of course, this is great for driving people down the funnel, but Andre, you are missing a big opportunity here. You are the CEO of two multi-seven-figure businesses that literally puts you in the top 0.0000001% of business owners on earth, especially before your 30s. And I know I'm correct because your starter story exploded because you have unique insights and stories. The stories you tell on LinkedIn and even on your coaching calls would be absolutely perfect for long form content. For example, you literally told me the story of how your former employer looked at your car because he wanted to see if you were organized and would be a good fit for the job. When I'm hiring people, I literally think of that story. Those are the type of stories that business owners would benefit a lot from. And as a result, your personal brand would explode. I mean, let's not let Daniel Fazio have all of the fun. In fact, let's beat him. Andre, would you focus? I know the Nicholas Museum behind me is beautiful, but I need you to focus here. Okay, so I know you're probably thinking, how does this actually work in practice? How do we actually get this done? No problem. Simply put, you just share the key lessons and insights that you've gained from being a multi-seven-figure CEO. For example, this guy here is a guy called Paul Daly. He was the CEO of many of Iman Gadzhi's businesses. And on his channel, he simply just shares the key insights and his best lessons from being a CEO. And he also talks about his faith a lot in his content, which I know would make a lot of sense for you too. And he has been able to grow his personal brand a lot. And we can eclipse him because he doesn't have an absolute maniac behind him, making sure that he gets the best result possible. With all that being said, let's go to the north. I've heard there's some absolutely beautiful spots there. Let's go. Now, because this is quite literally the best outreach you've ever seen in your life, I've already done all the work for you. Firstly, you could make a video about how to utilize AI in 2026 when building your team. I know that you have a very strong opinion about getting more from your current staff with AI. And a lot of B2B founders and entrepreneurs aren't doing that effectively. So that's a big lesson that would work very well immediately. Secondly, you could make a video about how you hit 100K MRR in 87 days. That is frankly ridiculous. It's remarkable. And there'll be a lot of lessons that you can share for B2B founders that will be very helpful for them. With all that being said, when we have our onboarding call, I'll be able to have a lot more ideas. I know you're probably thinking, Dan, this sounds cool, or even Dan, this sounds great, but I've already got so much on my plate already. And Andre, I completely get where you're coming from. But all the most prominent business figures are putting more time and energy into their content because it scales infinitely. You already know this, and you've already seen it because your business partner Dan Fazio's done it, and your other business partner Dan Crowley is now investing in his content, and we're doing it for him, and he's super happy. The fact of the matter is you should have an absolutely massive personal brand. You should be giving talks on stage with the likes of Ed Milet and Cody Sanchez and even Alex Hormozy because you have the experience. And people who are not even 10% as qualified as you are doing so right now, simply because they invested in their personal brand. But the overarching point is, Andre, I want to be your YouTube partner and help you scale to $2 million a month with your personal brand and with your 2 key operations. Your business partner is already working with us and he's loving the work that we're doing with him so far. My team and I will do absolutely everything to make sure you win, including flying to Lebanon if we have to make you happy, because we have that unreasonable hospitality. With all that being said, send me your login details. Let's make this happen.
I hate all of you guys. I hate you all.
Phase 3 is complete. Begin preparation for the next phase.
Yes, my lord. We will begin preparation for the next phase.
Thank you. Fucking banger. Oh my god, Dad. So yeah.
This is the best outreach you'll ever see. Not the best of 2025, but I can't believe I was
Well,
saying.
instead of this, it says, listen up. Press the button.
Okay, I'm gonna press the button and I'm gonna message 100 people.
Do it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, man, I'm ecstatic. I'm elated. Sometimes like when people like they speak to me about it and they're like, oh, like where did you get this like this attitude of like just putting it all in? It just comes from my parents. When we were small, my parents made us work as hard as we could. And I'm so grateful to them for just instilling a work ethic in me that is just otherworldly. Okay, it is 4 a.m. my time, and now, I didn't realize this, but so there's like a big Lebanese community in Clan Ascension, the business community that we're part of, and they actually didn't realize that I flew to Lebanon. So I had to explain, like, no, I actually went to Lebanon, and they're like, surely not, and I'm like, yes. But I think it's because I think it's because they have not comprehended how clinically insane I am. Like, no, I actually flew. It cost me so much money. It cost me $2,000. Oh my gosh, what a day it's been. I need to go to bed. This is such a blessing.